So because you are currently in office, there are a lot of questions that are coming in specifically about your role, your current role, and I guess it's how that will translate to you as a city council candidate, city council member. So there's one question: how would you rate your performance in your current role?
But they say I'm in office. All right. So as district manager, that's not an elected position. That's a city job. But as the
Understood. Yes. Apologies for that. But thank you
but
for clarifying.
as the elected state committeeman district leader for the 56th district, that's actually a party position and it's an unpaid position. I don't get paid for that position. That's a party position. And the responsibilities of that position are one, we hire for the polling sites. We hire people to work the polls on election day. We work with the federal government to pick the polling sites within our district to make sure we're not disenfranchising any voters within the district. Three, we also help vet those who are looking to run for judge on the Democratic Party line. We help vet them, and those who are looking to move up to like Supreme Court or surrogate judge. And the fourth responsibility is we help set the agenda for the Brooklyn Democratic Party. So that's a party position. So that's, those are the responsibilities for that position. But as district manager, even though that's a paid city job, I think the responsibilities of that job goes hand in hand with the responsibilities of a council member are, because the council member has four responsibilities. One is budget. You try to get funding for your district and funding for community-based organizations, and capital projects. Two, writing legislation. Three, it's the constituent services, which I do every day as a district manager. And four is the ULURP process, Uniform Land Use Review Procedure, which in the community board is the first step in that process. So three of the four responsibilities I do every day as the district manager. I've gotten funding for the district, I deal with constituent services, and I deal with the ULURP process because we are the first step in that process. And then as far as legislation, one of the first things I would write if I'm elected to city council is to make sure we have legislation to where we're going to turn our school playgrounds into green spaces on our school, not the parks, but the school playgrounds. They have equipment in there from the 1980s when I was a little kid. We need to turn those school playgrounds into green spaces, and it should be, we'll form a charrette that includes the kids, the teachers, UFT, Parks Department, and the community as a whole. And we'll have those discussions and conversations about how do we want this green space to look for our kids in the playground, in the schools, and for the community as a whole.